This is David B69 on YouTube. David B1969 on Twitch with another episode of Phillies baseball franchise mode. We have a little bit of, we labeled a couple days ago, changing it up to breaking Barry Bonds' home run record. We are still one home run away from tying the record. You can see here the record is 73 home runs. And you can see here Bryce Harper has 72 home runs. It's also impressive that Rhys Hoskins has 54 home runs and JT has 41. But there are no stretching that thing, and you can see the league leaders in RBIs and even strikeouts. Nola has it. It's pretty impressive. You can also see that we're going to win the division this year. I mean, we're still in early August, but we're going to win the division. We already guaranteed a winning record. So, and I think our goal is to get, 95 wins, and we're easily going to do that. Somehow my GM rating is going down. Not really sure why it's going down. Seems like literally makes no sense. But let's play today's game. I shouldn't have to rest anybody, I don't think. Yeah, everybody is pretty healthy. We have DD back in the lineup. He came off the injured list, so pretty happy about that. Let me go back real quick. And you can see here that he's a minor leaguer. We're really not getting anybody else back from the injury list. We put Stott down to AAA because I just wanted to make sure he got his at-bats and stuff for the rest of the year. He deserves to get more playing time, maybe get a little bit more growth. TV obviously is not going to be back with us next season, so to have a young rookie to take his spot, there's no point. DD should be 5. The rest is fine.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Carlos Carrasco gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
He's set and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Popped him up. Kingery has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Castellanos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Kingery's there. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. Ooh. On the warning track,
crap.
he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play.
I thought that was a gapper.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and
wow.
He's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still no score. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. The pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Popped him up. Kingery ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
That is 7. The center fielder, number 44.
Now at the plate, there is Stevie Tsukino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 1 for 4. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, and even 20 home runs and 46 driven in. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
A.J. Pollock will be next. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. DeSclafani. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Anthony DeSclafani, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Two balls and a strike. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Joey Votto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. Reds are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Scott Kingery, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Count now a ball and a strike.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So one gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodhi. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Lays off 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Slow roller out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Striding in, Andrew McCutchen. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he lays off for ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second, but the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Now batting, catcher, Realmuto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
2 hard hit balls, 2 outs.
All set for the start of the inning, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. 0-2 the count to Suarez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
From the belt, the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Lifted down the line in left. And McCutcheon will put this one away, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Harper is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft.
Oh my God.
To become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Got him.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air into shallow left center. Galvis has got it, and the side is retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Joey Votto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Freddie Galvis. No hits to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. David Bodhi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Carlos Carrasco. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Moustakas, or just Moose for short, this is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Another 0-2 coming down the third baseline. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, and even 30 home runs on the year, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Fouled off.
Realmuto.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Down the first baseline, taken in by Votto, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The first baseman, number 17, Bryce Harper.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 55 on the campaign. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Robert Stevenson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Robert Stevenson.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he fouls this one off.
Gregorius.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, welcome
a
back,
solo
Phoebe.
shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Plate now, A.J. Pollock. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Stevenson, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 0-2 once more. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Number 14 on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. And in steps Scott Kingery. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 15, David Bodhi.
So now to the plate, David Bodhi. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 12, Neil Walker.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The average right at 280 coming in. 8 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Joe Kelly.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Nick, it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 to count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Stevie Tsukino will be next. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4. So stepping in, Stevie Tsukino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-2 now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. And he got him. None left for Cincinnati. They trail 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose De Leon will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Phillip Irvin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 6, Phillip Irvin.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. De Leon has compiled over 90 innings pitched and has a rather inflated ERA. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castellanos is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Rhys Hoskins is on deck. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ball that's carrying. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
No, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
That was so close to 73.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
That was definitely
ready
a
for
home
another
run.
shot now. Didi Gregorius. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 7-1. So digging in now, Phillip Irvin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Robert Stock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 89, Robert.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
High in the air out to center field. Irvin is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The batter, number 4.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. first offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in, David Bodhi, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Roman Quinn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Roman.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Delino DeShields will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Delino DeShields.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Delino DeShields is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play 3rd now.
Now playing third base.
Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the 9th as it's a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from 3rd. Martin Payton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Reds. Number 35, Mark Payton.
Popped him up. Kingery in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And he misses there, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. The Reds down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Carlos Carrasco records win number 16 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
So Harper stays at 72, but the Phillies keep on winning.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.